Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be talking, or we have selected seven teams. Seven teams or seven different philosophies. In my first video, I just dropped a teaser of what I am planning to do, and I thought it would be easy to, make seven teams. But to convince seven people that they have to lose FPL this season was a pain. I have to gather seven of my best friends and tell them that anyways, they're going to lose the FPL, so why not lose in style? So we came across with seven teams and we came across with seven different ideologies that play football. And let's discuss those. The northern clubs, the London clubs, the strikers paradise, the back four, the midfielders, the auto pick 11, and the viewer's choice. So as we go through, I'll explain how we have selected or shortlisted these seven teams. There can be different ideologies, there can be a different way of playing soccer, but for now we have decided to go with these seven teams. Okay, so today we'll cover the top six, and the seven is a viewer's choice. If anybody watches this channel, then we'll take inputs from them and see how the team would be. The idea is not to win. I don't watch soccer to, or play FPL to win. I have given up on it. I thought I was the best. I thought I could, crack the code. I could know what's wrong or right and pick the right players, but I have given up on it. So I have decided to see how philosophies work. How, if we go for the back four or the strong back four, can I win the league? If I go for three strikers, can I win the league? Or if I go for the midfielders, can I win the league? Or can is it based on geography? Like if I select the top clubs in the north around Manchester or Liverpool, which are separated by M40, I guess, by a couple of 40 miles. So does that take to win league or to be better, or is it like London is a good place to be, to where all the talent comes in, or where we have all the talented, the Arsenals and the Spurs? Does that take to win a league? So we are going to pit our seven teams against each other. We are not going to compete with the stalwarts of FPLs, those great people. We are not going to do that. We're just going to focus on our seven teams and see the progress of these teams over the period of 38 weeks and see how it goes. It is going to be a Herculean task, as I realized, because maintaining and asking seven different people to do their job is difficult. So let's see. Let's see what we have today. Team number one, the Northern clubs. Big names, big money, there's passion, it attracts talent like a cottage industry. So, that's why Sheikh Mansour brought Man City, right? Because Man United was there was always that talent pool, young talent surrounded around that area. He went to buy Man City. Otherwise, he would have bought Bournemouth, or for that matter, some other clubs around. But he did not. He went where all the talent was focused. So we'll go for the northern clubs, which are around this area. Like we'll go for Burnley, Liverpool, Everton, Manchester, and Sheffield. Now, actually, if we would have unlimited amount of money, we would have picked people only from Man City and Man United or Liverpool. But since we have that 100 million cap, we have to pick from Burnley, Sheffield. No disrespect, but that's what we had to do. So these are our northern clubs, and this is what we are selecting. I have not selected Newcastle. Sorry, Newcastle fans. You're a bit too north, beyond the wall. Where your CEO is a White Walker right now for you. So I'm not going for Newcastle right now. Okay, Newcastle, you have all my respect, but not now. So this is my team, which I have selected from this. Okay. The typo here, sides only from the north. picks are based on the best available players. If any northern teams play against each other, the highest player will be played, the lower player will be substituted. But since we have to, work around with 100 million cash, I have got the Jagielkas and the Flex and the Duffys of the world, which should not be a big issue. But that's what the philosophy is. Now we'll focus on the London footy clubs: Chelsea, Watford, Crystal Palace, Arsenal, Tottenham, and West Ham. Big names, big money, big city. It's sort of the glamour city, and also wives and kids feel safe. That's why we have Angel Di Maria running away from Man United. His house was burgled, remember? So, we have the London footy clubs. And what have we chosen from them? This is our team. And this is what we'll be going ahead in the upcoming week. We have the Aubameyangs, the Kanes, and the Harry Fosters of the world. So basically, based on the best of my knowledge, I have selected this team. Again, I might be wrong, but the idea was to pick up the best talent in and around London. And that's why we have come up with this particular team. You might have your own opinion. You might say, oh, I see very less Chelsea players in. I see, you might have your opinion. And that's why the comment section is for. Go for it. Go for it. And but remember, the budget is just 100 million. Okay. So don't expect me to, front load my team with the best. Okay, this is what I think is the best. I might be wrong. But here we are fighting ideologies. We are seeing what wins. And based on that, this is what I have come up with. Then we move to the next team, which is the auto pick 11. Here I have not used my brain. I mean, I have asked my friend, just go ahead and do auto pick. And you know what? They substituted Rashford. Rashford was a substitute. So I put Rashford back. Okay, I asked him to put him back. And this is the auto pick 11. So what in the 38 months, what we'll do is we will not be doing anything substantial in this team. If transfers are available and if a player is injured or if we find some other player of great value, we'll pick him. But we'll use the auto pick option as much as we can. We are not going to use our brains in this. Is it like the Janet from accounting who just picks auto pick and then she's still leading your office league? We are going with that approach. So we are saying that F philosophy, F everything, it's all luck. So the people who are rooting for auto pick 11, you're my type of people. You all go for luck. Finally, we are going for, not finally, the strikers paradise. We'll pick the top 3 strikers in the league. Again, our budget is limited. I picked Harry Kane and boom, I had to, there was nobody left in the other to select in the midfield, and because those are so high value strikers that I cannot front load it too much. So based on the top 3 strikers available in the pick list, I picked Aguero, Aubameyang, and Vardy. We will always be picking 3 strikers, and the captain and the vice captain will always be strikers. This is the philosophy of this team. It will be a stop striking team. It will be having all the firepower. Behind it, okay, I have picked midfielders based on striking ability, but the back 3 will be the worst in the league. Maybe they even won't be getting playing time. I'll try my best to make people play at least so that they get 2 points or 3 points based on, at least their playing value or their playing minutes. But this will be a front-loaded team, the best 3. And finally, the back 4, or should I say back 5. So what they say is all the Mourinho's teams and the Alex Ferguson teams were based on the top back 4, those wingers who could make all those runs. So this is that type of team. And this team will always play 5 defenders always, and there'll be always like a strike. The captain and the vice captain will always be from the defending unit. You will have a lone striker lying somewhere, like I have picked Owen Wilson because that's what I could afford. But the philosophy of the team is strong defense. Come what may, whomever we face, we will be having 5 defenders. And that's the philosophy of this team. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm not a big fan of this team because, one day they will meet their match against the Hurricanes and the Agueros of this world. But till that day, back 4. Finally, the midfielders, the forgotten lot. Nobody cares about them. Nobody thinks they can win league. I mean, even yes, we had Mo Salah, but people say he's a one-trick pony or a one-season pony. But let's see what happens if we have 5 midfielders in our team. Even here, the philosophy is the same. Midfielders will be given the highest priority. If any of the midfielders get injured during the season, we will replace it by any cost. By any cost, as in, yes, within this limit of the FPL. So that's what one of my friend is doing. So he will be the midfield lord, I would say. Oh, I don't know. Pick up any word in the dictionary. So this is what he'll do. So the philosophy of this team is a strong midfield, and let's see how it goes. Again, other players will be shortlisted based on minutes played and total scores, but that is as we go around, uh, throughout the time. So these are our 6 teams. Again, quick recap: the midfielders, the strikers, the back fours, the North Londoners, the Londoners, the Northern clubs, and finally the Autopic 11, which leaves us with the 7th team. The 7th team is my team, the team which I will pick, or at least for the first week. I'll get that team out in the next couple of days, but this is the team I always try to enter and always try to lose, but this is what I'll enter, and I'll get back to that team in a day or two with all my complicated analysis, the opta stats and all that. I'll try to select the best team, and I'll get back to you on that. Now we'll pit all these 7 teams against each other. All teams will be pitted against each other in a head-to-head league and a traditional league, just to keep the sanctity of both these leagues will be private. I don't want everybody to jump on this league and make a mess of it. I want to be my private league with my friends. And the idea is not to win again. We have no plans of winning anything. Even if we win, touch wood, I'll return the money back, or I'll just forfeit my gift if I win. If any of us win, in fact. So the idea is just to enjoy the journey, just to see how philosophies work in soccer, and let's see how it goes from there. With that said, you can like, subscribe, and be part of this journey in the next 12 months, and let's see how it goes from there. Please leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and of course, click on the bell notification button. Make sure that you like or dislike and be blunt about it. I mean, yeah. With that, wait for my next video after the first week. Thank you and adios.